First date, we went to Gavi's, and then after Gavi's, we went to Los Ventana Canyon. Went to this beautiful lookout. We spent the whole day talking. It was amazing. It's also where I proposed to her. Autumn was born April 15th, 2002, tax day, classic. And I was born April 9th, 03. So mine's Interstellar. And when we first talked and we were texting, I always reference Interstellar. It's like one of the greatest films of all time. She said it was also her favorite movie. And then come to find out she likes Aquamarine or like Cinderella story. Yeah, I don't know. I think I got lied to. Okay, hers is a vodka seltzer. If we're at if we're at like a brewery, she always gets like some sort of seltzer. She doesn't like beer. For me, if I'm drinking beer, it's a Modelo. If I'm in a meeting or something a little more upscale, it's always a Negroni. Hers is Bora Bora. For me, I don't know. She was showing me some of Dalton's photos from Hawaii, and that looked so beautiful. But I don't know, that's kind of unoriginal. Dream vacation, let's go Spain. Spain is a place I've always wanted to see. I've heard it's beautiful. My dad was born there, so that'd be cool. She wants 4, I want 3. If we're kind of on the fence there, so we'll have to see in due time. She bounces between a couple. Like Sabrina Carpenter is like kind of in rotation all the time. So is Gracie Abrams. I think those two are like the consistent ones that kind of come to the playlist most often. I think for me, I love Russ. Russ is probably one of my favorites, easily. But I constantly like am listening to new music. But I go back to Russ and Joji like all the time. She's been way better at this, but she used to be very indecisive, like unbelievably indecisive. Like we used to talk about getting food, talk about plans, and then it was just like it would turn into we would spend more time planning versus actually doing. And I'm very like, let's just go. So she's gotten way better at that. That used to be my biggest pet peeve. Now it's like I think it's pretty smooth sailing. She does chew with her mouth open every now and then, and for some reason that just like irritates me. All right, we had to add another pet peeve for Autumn because this one's hilarious. It's more so not a pet peeve, but it's just funny. I think it's hilarious. I always make fun of her for it. She will tell you a story about someone, and then she'll just say the most like sad story about them, and expect you to like be fully emotionally invested. There's been so many examples, but like. We'll be watching a show, I'm like, oh, what other show is she in? And she's like, dude, her kid just died. And then I'm just like, okay, that did not answer my question, but, thank you, like, I guess. I think her biggest pet peeve for me, sometimes I'm like distracted. Sometimes I'm distracted, for sure. And working remote does not help with that. Like, I'm always on my laptop. It's always got something to do on it, so. It's ridiculous, but I would say that's it. But I'm improving that too. Okay. Bulldog, as a boy, it's gonna be named Moose. And then we got another one down the line. Another bulldog is gonna be named Brick, Kronk. And then, so that's probably like, that'll take us up to where we're 40. And then if we get a Bernese Mountain Dog, it's named Millie. That's as far as we've gotten. Director of Technical Sales at Datavol AI. Here's what she's gonna say. She's gonna say, we have a way of verifying credentials, turning it into a revenue center. and that's probably the gist. Like, she's gonna go through that. It's gonna take like 20 seconds, and you're not really gonna know what the straight line is or like what I actually do. She doesn't like peanut butter, which I think is diabolical. Yeah, she doesn't like mustard, peanut butter, bell peppers. I think she's like 50-50 on onions. She hates olives. Basically any additive that makes food taste better. Least favorite foods for me, like anything Indian food, like I'm not the biggest fan. It's just, I don't like tasting the food after I've eaten it. Ooh, End of Beginning, Dijo. We're actually going to see him live this week on Wednesday. Autumn actually sang End of Beginning for us. Man, I want to say like a month into us dating. She was on the piano, she recorded it. I remember I ran a half marathon, and that's like all I was listening to was just her voice, and I thought that was so inspiring. So, ooh, there's so much to love. Truly, she's she makes me laugh more than anything in this world. Like, I swear, I could be having the worst day, and she's like, "Hey, come over after I'm done with my shift," and I get over here, and then she's like cracking jokes and like just being silly, and I don't know. It says a lot about who she is, just as a person, and I know she goes through things all the time, and you know, we go through the stress of our lives, and she always finds a way to like smile and laugh, and it's something I really admire. It's something I thought I was good at until I met her, and then I realized it was like she's way better at that than me, and I thought I was positive, but she's way more positive than me in some regards, and others. You know, we balance each other out. So she's very good at matching my energy as well, which is incredible. So it's I'm really excited to, you know, kind of take on life with her. It's gonna be really good.